I usually talk about the FC2 condom when I'm at health fairs in the community.
So I recognize those, but what's this over here?
I have also talked about it with clients when I'm in the room with them.
Here, I'm actually going to give you one to open and explore while I'm talking about the FC2, and then I'll do a quick demo and you can ask any questions that you may have.
It's a form of condom that a woman can use, which is really great because a lot of times women don't have an option for a barrier method. They're relying on their partner's method.
It allows women to have more control over their reproductive protection and their sexual health. So rather than having to wait for a partner to put on a condom, you can pitch the FC2 to a potential user as something that they have the control over. They can choose when they want to put it in, they can choose whether they want to use it, and they don't have to wait for a partner to produce a male condom.
Dual protection means it protects against pregnancy, unplanned pregnancy, but it also protects against sexually transmitted infections, including gonorrhea, chlamydia, and HIV.
When you know the condom you're using is not expired, it's been used correctly, and you're using it every time, you can have worry-free sex.
One of the things I love about this condom is it's good for people that are allergic to latex because it's made out of nitrile.
For people who don't know who their next partner might be, having them sort of on stock in case someone else has a latex allergy that you're having sex with is really important.
Which is pretty cool if you don't know what you're going to be getting into for the evening, or you don't want to worry about your contraceptive method and you want to keep sex spontaneous.
Something we really like to do is use our model that we got from FC2 and actually take a condom out of the package so we can show them exactly what it looks like.
So this is what it looks like, the new version. And when you pull it out, you open the pack, you'll see this.
When you open it, you want to do the same thing as you would do with a penile condom. You want to make sure that it's sealed correctly.
Check the expiration date. This condom does not expire until 2019, so we're good to go.
Go ahead and open yours. And when the FC2 comes out of the package, it unfolds, and if you notice, it's about the same length as a male condom, but it has wider opening.
It has two rings. You have the interior ring, which is used for insertion and keeps the condom in place. And then you have the exterior ring, which keeps the condom from being pulled into the body.
And nitrile is stronger than latex, but it's thinner than latex, which can add to a more pleasurable feeling. So go ahead and rub it around in your hands and get a feel for the silicone-based lubricant, which is very silky and not tacky.
You take this ring and then you insert it in halfway. So you can, and then I say you can use your finger on the outside and push it in, or you can use your finger on the inside and push it in.
See how it lays flat like this? You don't want to leave it sort of halfway as you would insert a tampon. You want to keep pushing that inner ring all the way back over the cervix and behind the pubic bone, like this. After it's in place, the nitrile that we talked about before, remember it's latex-free, the nitrile, which is a heat-sensitive polymer, is going to start to adhere to the vaginal walls, anchoring it in place. That inner ring over the cervix behind the pubic bone is also going to anchor in place. After you've inserted the FC2 female condom, pull the outer ring in place just during the initial penetration so that your partner doesn't miss.
You have the outside ring that hangs out a bit, and that's okay. The cool thing about it is that it can give you a little extra stimulation on your clitoris, right up here, and when it moves around a little bit during sex.
It also provides more protection against sexually transmitted infections that are transmitted through genital-to-genital contact, like HPV and herpes.
Typical male condoms only provide protection for the shaft of the penis, but not anywhere on the outside. And as we know, certain STIs can be transmitted by skin-to-skin contact.
After you're done having sex, another pleasure point that I like to talk about is that as the penis shrinks, you don't have to worry about rapidly removing the penis or anything like that because you can cuddle afterwards. This doesn't rely on the size of partner's penis, which is also a really cool thing. So you can cuddle for a longer period of time, which is also a pleasure point because who doesn't love to cuddle?
After ejaculation occurs, if it does, and ejaculation doesn't always occur, you want to make sure the penis is pulled out, twist this just like so, and pull it out.
Using something like the female condom could be intimidating if you've never used one. I recommend getting a few, try one out at home, practice inserting and removing the condom. Once you're comfortable with it, you can invite your partner and you can use it for intercourse.
I'm also going to give you my card, and if you have any questions or concerns, please let me know. On the bottom of this handout that I'm giving you is a website. They have videos, instructional videos, to walk you through the steps of inserting FC2. So if you get home and you can't remember the demonstration or how exactly it went, you can go to their website. Do you have any questions?
Can you reuse one of these?
You definitely don't want to reuse one of these. You only want to use it once.
Okay, but what about for double protection? Can I use one of these condoms and one of these?
You don't want to double bag it. You only want to use one condom at a time.
I just want you to know there are lots of ways to increase your pleasure in using the FC2 female condom. I'm going to give you this handout called Spice Up Your Sex Life, and it has tips of how you can use the FC2 in a way that's pleasurable. Number one, FC2 is an effective barrier method against the transmission of sexually transmitted infections, in addition to the prevention of unplanned pregnancy. The second is that FC2 is latex-free and non-hormonal. The third is there are tricks and methods that you can learn to make the use of FC2 more pleasurable while still being effective in preventing STIs and unplanned pregnancy. The next point is practice. So with any new skill that you're learning, practice is really important.
That is how I demonstrate the FC2 condom.